Practicing compassionate self-acceptance is truly one of the most foundational aspects of my healing journey. It helps me feel more grounded and peaceful while also creating a softer, safer, and more loving relationship with myself. The days when I can genuinely meet myself with compassion are the days I feel most at home in myself and most connected to who I am beneath all the noise and all the striving. And here's what I've come to understand about why compassion and self-acceptance matter so much. When we practice this kind of inner warmth, we're creating a safe space to land within ourselves. We're building an inner relationship where we don't have to perform or prove or hold ourselves to impossible standards just to feel okay. In the softness of that acceptance, we find the strength to actually heal, to look honestly at our wounds and our patterns, and to feel what we feel without bracing against it. In fact, research has shown that practicing compassion has real, tangible effects on our nervous systems and our emotional well-being. It can reduce stress, support emotional regulation, and over time, with consistent practice, it can genuinely change our brains. But beyond the research, so many of us know this in our bodies already. Compassion is a transformative force, and learning to turn it toward ourselves is some of the most meaningful work we can do. So today's somatic meditation is a gentle journey inward, combining Iffirmations for compassionate self-acceptance with a soothing body scan to help you cultivate the healing energy of self-compassion as a lived, felt experience in your body and your heart. Welcome to Somatic Healing Meditations, the podcast that helps you regulate your nervous system, deepen your healing journey, and feel better in your body. I'm Karenna with Hello Inner Light, and I'm so happy you're here. I'm a somatic healing coach who specializes in compassionate, body-centered processing that helps you heal the wounds that are holding you back. So if that's the kind of content you need more of in your life, please subscribe to this podcast and join me every Friday on this beautiful journey out of your head and into your more embodied and authentic self. And before we drop in, here are a few ways to immerse yourself even more deeply in this journey of embodied self-compassion and self-love. Firstly, you're invited to sign up for my free mini course, the Feel It to Heal It mini course. In 5 mini lessons, it can help you drop in, deepen your compassionate self-understanding, and immerse yourself more in this somatic healing paradigm. Plus, I've opened the priority waitlist for my somatic self-love retreat in Costa Rica that's happening in 2027. So be sure to get on that waitlist if you want to be the first to know when the early bird special pricing goes live. You can find all of the links for these offerings in the show notes. And I just want to thank you for supporting my small woman-owned business. It truly means the world to me. Now, before we dive in to this uninterrupted meditation, here's a quick word from the sponsors that make all this free content possible. Now let's dive into this guided body scan meditation for self-compassion. So finding a time and a space where it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes and turn your attention within. And with your eyes closed, just bring more and more awareness to your breath. Perhaps you can feel the air moving in and out through your nostrils. And notice that you can feel the effortless, rhythmic movement of your breath. Each inhale gently causes your chest and tummy to rise, and it just softens on each exhale. And then just begin to imagine that you could breathe in and out through your heart. You can even place a hand on your heart if that feels good to you. Softening into your heart with your gentle breath. And if it feels good to you, you can even invite your breath to get ever so slightly softer, longer, easier. Softening and dropping in more and more with each breath. And as you're here, breathing in and out through your heart, I'm going to say some Iffirmations for compassionate self-acceptance. So just repeat these after me and feel how each one feels in your heart. So breathing gently and easily in and out through your heart. Repeat after me. I wonder what it would be like to experience more compassionate self-acceptance. I wonder who I would become if I could honor and accept all parts of me. What if I'm worthy of love and acceptance exactly as I am? What if in this moment I'm enough and deserving of kindness? What would it be like to look at myself through a more loving lens? What would it feel like to welcome all parts of myself even the parts that feel confusing or vulnerable. What if today I choose to be gentle with myself, recognizing that my journey is unique? What would it be like to soften my heart to all parts of myself? What if compassionate self acceptance gives me a safe place to land, no matter what life brings? More and more, I choose to compassionately accept myself. More and more, I choose to soften. And now just notice the residue of those Iffirmations. How do they feel to your body and your heart? And now just notice the feeling that you have in your heart. How would you describe that feeling? Or what descriptive words would fit? Does this compassionate feeling in your heart have a color or a quality? And noticing more and more about this feeling in your heart. Drawing closer to it and letting this compassionate feeling in your heart begin to radiate to all parts of you as you soften a little more and surrender a little bit more into this self-compassion. And now I'm going to guide you on a gentle body scan meditation. This body scan is inspired by the rotation of consciousness from Yoga Nidra. And I'm just going to name different parts of your body. As I name each part, your awareness just gently follows my voice. Your awareness just gently touches each part. And perhaps that compassionate feeling in your heart can radiate to each part of your body as I name it. So bringing your awareness to your right hand, your entire right hand, the radiance of your heart touching your right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the radiance of your heart touching your right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, right armpit, right side of the ribs, right side of the abdomen, the radiance of your heart touching your right hip, thigh of the right leg, kneecap, back of the knee, lower leg, ankle, heel of the right foot, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, bringing your awareness to your left hand, your entire left hand, the radiance of your heart touching your left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the left hand, back of the hand, left wrist, the radiance of your heart touching your forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, left armpit, left side of the ribs, left side of the abdomen, the radiance of your heart touching your left hip, left thigh, kneecap, back of the knee, lower leg, left ankle, heel of the left foot, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. The radiance of your heart touching all 10 toes, and the space between the toes. Bringing your awareness to your right leg, left leg, both legs together. The radiance of your heart touching your hips and pelvis, sacrum and coccyx, lower back, middle back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right and left shoulder blades together, neck, base of the skull, back of the head, top of the head, sides of the head. The radiance of your heart touching your forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, the space between the eyes, right eye socket, left eye socket, right and left eye sockets together. Gently bringing your awareness to your right ear, left ear, space between the ears, right cheekbone, left cheekbone, right and left cheekbones together. Tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, space inside the bridge of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin and jaw. The radiance of your heart touching your throat. Right side of the chest. Left side of the chest. Center of the chest. Upper abdomen. Lower abdomen. The radiance of your heart again touching your right leg. Left leg. Both legs together. Right arm. Left arm. Both arms together. Front of the body. Back of the body. Front and back together. The radiance of your heart touching your whole head. And whole body. Whole body. Whole body. And just take a gentle, quiet minute to feel the residue of this practice on your body and your heart. Gently softening into compassionate self-acceptance even more. And now, gently, before we bring this to a close, just ask your body if there's anything else it wants or needs, and just listen for any answer it gives you. And then gently, and whenever you feel ready, just bring some movement back into your body. Maybe stretch or wiggle, or move your spine. And just know that this compassionate self-acceptance is a part of you in a new way. And it will be with you as you walk forward. Letting your eyes open whenever you feel ready. Great work. So I'm curious, how was that guided body scan meditation for self-compassion? How did those Iffirmations feel to you? And what was your favorite part of the body scan? Please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as a reminder, you're invited to join the waitlist for my Somatic Self-Love Retreat in Costa Rica coming up in 2027. It's a beautiful opportunity to step away from everyday life and really tend to your relationship with yourself in a supported, nourishing environment. You'll find all the information in the show notes. If you enjoyed today's meditation, it would mean so much to me if you would subscribe to the podcast and also rate and review it. You could also send this episode to a friend who you think would enjoy it. And don't forget to join me every Friday on this beautiful journey out of your head and into your more embodied and authentic self.